Welcome to NodiCast, where I cast games, review games, and have fun. Today we're looking at a Heroes of the Storm replay. I just picked a replay at random, so I don't really know whether or not this is a game we actually win, but we will see. As you can see, I'm playing as well. I'm Nodachi, and currently I play as... Oh, I'm on this side, I suppose. Yeah, I'm Brightwing. And we are actually playing as a team. I think there's one Glowdarren. I think that's a random person. I don't really know about him. So I'm bottom, and we have Abathar, Sergeant Hammer, myself as Brightwing, a friend of mine as Vala, and another friend of mine, Zens, as Taikis. The enemy team consists of Zeratul, Lily, Nova, and Jaina. Yeah, that's Jaina. And Tyrell, of course. You see Tyrell a lot. It's a champion that gets played quite a lot, and we're trying to kill him here actually, and we manage to drive him back, and he goes back to restore his mana at the fountain, and we keep on pushing to try deplete the ammunition of the tower. It seems to work out, but we will see later on. The treasure has spawned, and the enemy got the top chest entirely. We weren't able to contest that, but here you see me fighting against Tyrell, and I cannot make it. But all the while, our tank gets a coin. At least, that's something. Now we're fighting 3 on 2 because Abathar is on the tank, and I'm supposed to go back a little bit, but the passive of Brightwing is actually a heal that goes off every 5 seconds, so we're fine. And he can get Jaina, and so we're fine on that regard. I unfortunately missed to get the coins, but it's fine. We're chasing them away, they cannot turn in. Too bad this grenade threw the enemy further away. All the while the tank pushes down here and is able to drive back Tyrell once again, who has a cooldown of 96 seconds. Although that seems to be bugged. Not sure whose cooldown that is, they seem to be overlapping. I'm back again on the bottom half, and we're having a fight up here, but that's only little skirmishes. Abathar decided to take the top lane to gather some experience for us. So far the experience levels are all the same, and as you can see, it's 1 kill to 1 kill, so nothing too fancy happened right here. On the bottom we have Nova now going down here helping out, and can we get Tyrell? Yes, we got Tyrell, so that brings us to 2 kills, slightly ahead in the level up department, but we will see how that develops. All the way certified right here as Vala goes on and takes some coins. We got the watchtower, but the enemy is instantly taking it back. We have those two engaging in a little skirmish, and Taikis is trying to get the coins right here, and we will speed up this game a little bit. And as you can see, we were able to push down here. No ammunition means it is so easy to push, especially with 2 heroes. But the enemy tried to give in, turn in the coins, but wasn't able to. We were able to get a kill, and that is another dead enemy hero, so it stands to 1 kill to 4 kills, and we're a level ahead. So that brings us quite the advantage. We were even able to push down here, and so far other lanes are looking good for the enemy. But as you can see, we're grouping up quite goodly. Yeah, well, that is a word. We're grouping up quite good to get this bruiser cam, and this is the second. Yeah, this is the time of the game where we try to run around as a group as a whole. Otherwise you can get sniped and lose one, and without one you will have the disadvantage in a team fight, especially when it comes to turning in the coins right here in this position. We have a huge team fight coming up in here, but we have the advantage since we have the bruiser cam. but the enemy is still trying to hold the line. We're only 3 with Abathur, maybe 4, but Vala right here is coming back. He ported back to get the health and mana. We're reminding our random dude now that he has to turn in the coins, so we actually get to fire the big cannons and destroy the enemy forts. And we have the enemy team trying to distract us, and so far it works, but we're still holding on. As you can see, I got Abathur on myself. I'm able to push down Lily and maybe even kill her. No, it doesn't seem like it. I'll get pushed back, and our Vala is able to snipe off Nova, who has not a lot of HP, I can tell you. And he even successfully goes away. Now we can push down Zeratul, he goes down, Lily is being pushed back, and we get this chest as well. That is very important, because if you get the chests, those have the most coins. And with the coins, like I said, you can turn in and let the ship fire on the enemy force, like you can see here. It always fires 12 shots. Most of the buildings go down in 2 or 3 shots. The forts take 4, I think. I'm not too sure. And every time you turn in coins, it goes up by the cost for the next shots will go up by 2. As you can see here, the enemy has not turned in once successfully, and so they're only at 10. But we have to deliver 12 now, and next time it will be 14, and so on. We have a small fight going on here at the watchtower, and Zeratul is trying to kill Vala and successfully does so. That brings us to a small disadvantage until the time Vala respawns. But at this stage of the game we have our ultimates, which you gain at level 10, and the enemy does not, so we have that advantage. And in this stage of the game it's not so bad to die, you respawn in 20 seconds. Later on, at level 20 and above, it takes quite a significant time to respawn. Maybe 60 seconds, sometimes 70, depending on how long the game actually lasts. Another fight going on here at the watchtower. We have myself helping, but that was just a hologram. We were getting distracted by this Nova. But we're getting our own bruiser cam right now. And successfully so. Nothing to worry about there. And on the same page we get this siege camp, which in my opinion is stronger as the bruiser camp, because they actually outrange the buildings and do a significant amount of damage. But we can once again turn in and let the cannons fire. Go ahead, soldier, or pirate rather, and fire. And as you can see, it's 5 forts against 6 forts, so we have an advantage there, as well as 2 kills to 9 kills, another advantage. We have 3 levels more than the enemy, so we're quite good. We're most likely getting this golem, which is the boss golem. It has a lot of HP, a huge area of effect attack which also stuns, and a secondary attack which snares everybody, although on a smaller scale. And it seems we're pushing here with the golem. These golems soak up a lot of damage, and it allows the team to push behind the golem and be able to push the enemy. And as you can see, even Jaina dies right here, and we have our Vala joining the fight shortly, and it's 4 to 5 people. Zeratul took a lot of damage just now, had to use the fountain. And we're able to push down these turrets again. And although the enemy was able to turn in coins and get their first barrage of a firing turret, we're pushing in right now, and it's a significant sign that we're 3 levels ahead, 2 to 11 kills, and we see the ult of Vala here doing a lot of damage to Turiel, but it's not enough to kill him. We saw Zeratul, but we couldn't decloak him. Our tank is in a lot of trouble, but it gets a little speed boost from myself, and I'm watching this. I'm a little bit far out, and everybody leaves me again, which is quite common because Brightwing is a slow character. They have no mount. Brightwing can only teleport across the map, which is an incredibly useful feature, but problem being in team fights, it's hard to defend Brightwing because he's so slow. We're running all over the place. Myself, I'm trying to get the coins from this camp. Vala and the rest of the team are trying to get the chest down here. The enemy is contesting, but 4 against 0-2 shouldn't be a problem. You always have to take care of Abatha. We see another ult of Vala. She gets sniped by the enemy ult, but Sense here deflected one shot, rescuing Vala in the process. And we have Abatha doing his ult, copying Vala, and shortly will be using his ult, I think. I'm not too sure. We have another grouping up here, trying to get more coins. You see Vala clone doing a ult, doing a lot of damage, but not able to kill anybody. We're grouping up downstairs, or rather at the bottom of the map, and getting these camps, the Bruiser camp and the Siege camp. Tyrell made a huge mistake trying to get our camp. He was too greedy and got punished for it. Now again we're at a huge advantage. 4 and 5 people is almost unwinnable, especially with 2 level difference, and level 16 is a huge level because you get additional abilities. You see Lily trying to slow us down, dying in the process, not doing a good job. Team communication in the enemy team seems to be lacking. We're happily and merrily are on our way, doing another turn-in. Pirate will fight for us, and that's a great thing. Not too many buildings left of the enemy, so the damage of the pirate will not be spread over too many buildings, and it will eventually go down on the core. The core in itself is important to know. It can take 1 barrage. I think it will be at 12 or 19 HP after that %, because the shield is actually a lot. It soaks a lot of damage. And now you can see we damage the base a lot again. Tyrell taking the siege camp down here, trying to apply pressure on this lane, but so far nothing happened on this lane, so it will take a lot of time to actually crack this. We run again around as a group, securing each other, protecting the one with the most coins, and Sergeant Hammer applying pressure on this lane, and Abatha applying pressure on this lane, although that is really ballsy. It can be easily against you, and we see Tychus using his abilities to get Lily, another ult, but Lily could get away, so does Nova. So far I'm trying to chase her down. Will I get her? Oh, I'm using, as you can see, Envenom, which does a lot of damage, and I was able to kill her. The boss will spawn eventually in 9 seconds, and so we're trying to position ourselves to get that immediately. Since the upper lane is completely pushed, it's essential to get the boss and soak up the damage of the Nexus, because in this game the Nexus can fire as well, and does a lot of damage. We're doing the happily without interruptions. We're doing the boss. Sense can even waste his ultimate on the boss because he doesn't have a lot of damage without it, but that way we get it fast and quickly. Vala going back for more mana, and we are getting this camp again. Tyrell trying to soak up a little bit of XP, but it doesn't work out so far. We're ahead by 2 levels still, 3 to 14 kills, so we're doing good in that regard as well. And Tyrell making a huge mistake again, going up against 4 people and dying in the process. Vala able to take this camp. Nova trying to contest, is just going past it and doesn't care about the money, as it turns out. Sense was able to spot Nova right here because she was cloaked. When she's blue like that, she's cloaked, but you can see little ripples in the sky, and that way you can tell there's a cloaked person there. They're actually getting the siege camp without a problem. I'm myself trying to get the chest. I know that currently 2 people are dead, 3 people are defending. You can see that they are trying to get rid of the golem, and so I can uncontested get the coins. Same in the upper chest. And as you can see, we have enough coins to turn in again. We only need 14 more. Both of them have enough. I'm actually useless. I shouldn't be turning in right now. I should have gone with Valor, trying to get the coins, but that is just my fault. Abatha happily sitting here, even got the mule, even though it is not so good on this map, but it helps. Getting the Bruiser camp down now. And we should be able to push with that, since now the last keep is going to die. Short notice, everything is a fort, that is a fort, that is a fort. Only the inner 3 buildings are called keep, and after you destroy them you spawn these nifty little catapults, which do a lot of damage, especially on the core. They do like 5% damage each shot, and they already got nerfed and still do a lot of damage. But the thing is, they attack the little minions first, and you can see it rapidly goes down. We're all focusing the core. Ulti or Valor going down, Tyrell helplessly trying to deny it, dying in the process. And we have some my friend who's actually Sense here calling me to play again, and that wraps up the game for today. Thank you for watching, and if you liked it, subscribe, thumbs up, and share with your friends. Have a nice day.